Why hurry, little river? Why hurry to the sea? There is nothing there to do but to sink into the blue and all forgotten be. There is nothing on that shore but the tides forevermore, and the faint and the far-off line where the winds across the brine forever and ever roam and never find a home. Why hurry, little river, from the mountains and the mead, where the graceful elms are sleeping and the quiet cattle feed?
Dad learned this poem driving the team with his uncle. He knows it like the back of his hand. I hear it so many times when we go to the creek together. As kids, we were always by the creek in the summer, playing in the trees and the water. Sometimes we caught good-sized fish, and in the winter we had traps set along it. I could tell you all the different animal tracks. Sometimes I'd even see bobcat tracks. We would pull ourselves up the creek on our sleds all the way to the ranch, and then the race was on, hoping not to be late for supper. Through most of the 80s, the dry years, when the creek dried up, all the kids were disappointed, till she started again and we knew where and when she was coming. It was a big event when she was running again.
And the loving shadows cool in the deep and restful pool, and every tribute stream brings back its own sweet woodland dream of the mighty woods that sleep, where the sights of earth are deep, and the silent skies look down on the savage mountains frown.
6 years ago, we joined up with the neighbors. With Dad as engineer, we have done a lot of improvements on the watershed. There are good springs in the valley that feed the creek. We protect those springs with off-stream water troughs, and we move the cows' winter feeding grounds right off the creek. The cows hardly graze along the creek in the winter. We don't need to build fences. The cows would just as soon drink from the troughs than the creek because it's easier to get to. I think all we're doing means the creek won't dry up as much as she used to. The creek was a good educator for me, and I think still is for my kids. Why are the springs, the creek, and the water important to us at Spring Point Colony? Well, water is life. Without water we could not exist. Water attracts everything. People, animals, trees, and all growing things. The creek is a nice place to be.
Oh, linger, little river, your banks are all so fair. Each morning is a hymn of praise, each evening is a prayer. All day the sunbeam glitters on your shadows and your bars, and at night the dear God stills you with the music of the stars.